Welcome back to the Renegade playthrough. We just started the command phase of turn 2, round 2. And we're interested in trying to do something about these. I haven't got enough cognition to upload any more uplinks, so I'm a bit stuck with knowledge is the price of freedom, being able to upgrade my deck. But let's see if we can do something else instead. This is a little bit desperate because I want to save. Well, I kind of want to do this twice, really. Whoops. I want to upload twice. So I'm going to discard 3 cards for 1 leadership. And decrypt. That's going to give me 2 information. I'm going to use the leadership as 1 information. 3 information. I'm going to upload a data node. And then I'm going to use decrypt for 2 movement. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to save this card. 2 movement, 2 information, 2 movement. I could be a little bit clever here. If I move from a partition to another partition and they both contain data nodes, the movement's free. Alright, normally for one I've got 2 movements, so I would move like this, that would cost 1 movement, or from here to here would cost 1 movement. This is free, so I'm going to move down here, down here, down here. I'm going to pick up this data node. You can pick up contaminants and move them with you, just one type of contaminant. I've got 2 movement points, so for the first movement point I'm going to move here, bringing this one with me, then back here, and drop here. That'll do it actually. I've got 1 movement point left, but no, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. Right, that's my move action completed, and I'll save this card for next time. End my turn there. Draw 5. Start a new turn. Hack Shack's already full. Roll for sparks. Red 1. Salvation 1. It's not an empty partition, so this spark is just going to stay there. We've got 3 partitions now with doubles on. But, ooh, can I upload an uplink? I might be able to. Let's think. What do I want? Reset spark costs 3 red. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or do I buy an item ship? Let's upload an uplink. I'm going to use Memory Steal, Trickery Master, the leadership here, the leadership here. It's cognition, that's 3 cognition. Upload an uplink. Then I'm going to use Sabotage and Data Scan for 1, 2, 3 destruction to buy Reset Spark. And I'm going to toss away Sabotage. That goes to my hand, that gets discarded. I could have chucked away one of these. Do I want to use it? Do I want to keep this one? I think I want to keep this one. Let's pay this and discard this. It's a little bit rotten because I really want to use that 1 information, but it sets me up better for next turn. Yeah, sets me up better for next turn. Okay. Remember, this is what I said, there's so many different ways of doing this each time. Okay, Reset Spark says delete all sparks on your petition or delete a guardian on your petition. So potentially I could be dealing with some of these. Yeah, anyway, I've got to remove that uplink. Knowledge is the price of freedom. And 1, 2, 3, I could upload a virus, or I could upload a replicant, or I could move some stuff around. I could install a port. The install command says 1 command plus 3 contaminants, all the same color, creates an installation of the same color. I think I'm going to use these 2 to create a replicant. So 1, 2, 1 leadership from this. It's a bit overkill, but I'm going to upload a replicant. Then I can show you installations next time in silver. Okay, that's it. We've completed our final turn. That's round 3, and now we move into the countermeasures phase, and this is where the sparks hit back, and we've done okay because if there's any partitions that have both sparks and contaminants, sparks are going to delete those contaminants. There are none, so we've managed to stay safe. Then we look at the countermeasure and we determine whether we've succeeded at the goal. It says have 2 contaminants per player's colour on this card. Well, I've got 3, so we're good. My colour's green. So we flip this over and there's 2 sides. There's a fail or a success. Fail, something really bad's going to happen. Success, something less bad, or maybe something good will happen. We succeeded. Power up, people. The data encryption key is officially hacked, stacked and packed. Success. Place all contaminants from this card onto the network, distributed however you wish. Awesome. So these uplinks that we thought we'd lost, we're going to get them back. Uplinks distributed around the network are good. It allows us to do remote actions. Less potent against Viking as it goes, because Viking clumps things together anyway. I mean, you saw that even if I put an uplink here and then shifted this away using the shift command, it's only going to go and regroup somewhere else. So actual fact, what I'm going to do is, there's 3 here. 3 uplinks is enough with 1 cognition to create a green installation, one of these, a neural hub. So I'm actually going to keep these all together on the same partition and plonk them here where I'm standing. That's the success event. Now we move down to the middle section and we follow these arrows. This is where the SMC starts moving its contaminants around. If we'd failed and bad things had happened, the arrows would be in the other direction. So it's always in respect to your success or fail. So this is blue down as opposed to blue up. Alright. So we start from left, move from left to right. So blue down. And because it's a down, we move sparks from the highest number partition on the blue server down 1. So 6543 is the next highest. It moves down. We don't clump these up. Viking's ability that says, you know, get these things to do this, that only happens during the command phase. We're in the countermeasures phase now. So that's blue down, green up. This time we move sparks from the lowest partition upwards. Lowest partition number 1, so that one's going to go up to number 2. Red up, so from the lowest up, so 1 up, 1 up. Okay. And then purple down, so faith 6, 5, 5's the highest, down. Alright, that's all the spark movements done, and we've completed this countermeasure phase. Because we succeeded at this one, we can put it aside as a success, and that will help us rank our victory at the end, assuming we win. Okay, let's get ready for the next turn. We empty the hack shack. These cards are no longer available to us. They're discarded from the game. Not sure why that was face up. Let's shuffle that in again. We draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready for the next cycle. Reshuffle our deck. It should be a little bit more potent this time. Draw 5 cards. And we're ready for the silver countermeasures phase. Right, Hacker's Palace. It says, this is the Intel phase now, right? We're going through this setup. Have the required number of installations in the solo game, that's 2, on faith. We might have to move some of these contaminants around. An installation could be created with only 2 same coloured contaminants. However, during the delete installation segment, 2 sparks deletes an installation. Yeah, nasty. What that means is, if we manage to get installations built, if they share a partition with 2 sparks when we get to the countermeasures phase, then these 2 sparks are going to delete that installation. So this is going to be tough on Viking. And not only that, we're in silver now, so we've got to roll for sparks twice. Let's do that and see how this sets up our first turn of the game. Red 4, Salvation 4. Here's an empty partition. There's 1 adjacent with 2 sparks. It's going in here. Next, Virtue 6, Yellow 6. Ooh, one spark here. And it's going to go to the highest number adjacent. Yeah, it's gone to Virtue 5. These three are going to get replaced with a Guardian. Guardians are tough. If a Guardian would have spawned on any partition with contaminants or installations, then immediately get destroyed. I can't install here, I can't upload here, and I can't modify. Remember the modify, I've mentioned it, if you can modify sparks into contaminants, you can't do that with Guardians. And these things are harder to infect with your viruses as well. And with one down and only 4 in the supply, a 6th would end the game for you. Right, that's it. Let's see how we get on in our first turn of silver.